This whole discussion of the geopolitics of chips is interesting because with now the current conflict that's occurring between America and China, you see little Taiwan sitting in there just at the bottom of China, and it's manufacturing the largest number of chips. So how do you see that conflict being resolved? I mean, you just don't set up a chip manufacturing plant tomorrow. I mean, there's a lot of learning to do along that. And even though even Trump before that, Biden actually passed a chip law, didn't he? I see this dependency on Taiwan, and hence the sword of Damocles hanging over anybody who uses chips intensely.
You've categorized it really well. I mean, AI effectively is a geopolitical actor playing
Very nice.
to two huge, you can say, geopolitical actors. One is China, the other is America. So in the case of Taiwan, I mean, there are some discussions that chip plants producing the latest chips are already being set up, but it takes time to actually build factories. So America and China, but they both have to secure their supply chains of chips, because chips are integral to the AI core, which is an integral to the race for AGI. So in this context, it's going to be very, very difficult. America still has the edge because American companies, they have the monopoly in terms of chip design and the compute power that's required for AI application. But you can see that this distance is actually being closed very, very quickly. Now, the implications for perhaps the corporate world, which we have not discussed so far, and I think perhaps we need to, the implication for the corporate world is, which stack do they go for in the first place? Because almost every technology stack has chips at the end of the day. And if tomorrow there is a trade war and America decides to revoke licenses in terms of using latest, let's say, American chips for AI, then if you're running a supercomputer and you're based in Europe and you have this trade, let's say, type of conflict, you could be deprived of latest supply of American chips. Hence, your compute power could be affected, which means that your quest for, let's say, AGI or for complex AI applications becomes problematic. Corporates, they need to bake in a certain level of risk. Now, some corporations, what they do, they have both stacks. They have a Chinese stack, they have the American stack, and they're developing their own stack. Their own stack may not be that good because they won't have access to the latest chips, but at least they have some degree of sovereignty, independence, so they can't be shut off.